to him, "Follow me." The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Today in our Gospel we have that very loving and poignant and also very stunning scene of Jesus and Peter on the beach having breakfast. When we hear this gospel story of this risen moment between Peter and the risen Jesus on that beach, we can't help but think about the promises Peter made just before the arrest and crucifixion of Jesus. We can't help but think about the vow that Peter made to this Jesus, that he would never betray Jesus, that he would not deny Jesus, that he would not allow anything, Peter would not allow anything to happen to Jesus. Remember that vow that Peter made at that moment. And then today, in this beach scene, we see the one who's making the vow, that the promise originates this time not from Peter, but from God. Jesus is the one who is inviting Peter to love. It reminds us that any promise that we take on in life, especially our baptism, it first originates in God, in the very love of God. That's the only reason why now Peter can boldly say with a great deal of courage, "Yes, I love you." Because at first that love originated in no one other than God. This is a real beautiful moment between two friends. But it's also a moment in which I think the church in many ways is given birth. That is born from an invitation to love. If you will, founded in God's love. This gospel also, we hear a promise made to us by Jesus. And it's a stark one, but one that's just as important. That when we fail, God's love will not fail. When we break communion, Jesus will not break communion with us. And Jesus makes a promise in today's gospel to Peter, but to all of us, all the church, that even in our brokenness, in our times of denial, or even our times where we have walked back a bit in our life as Christians, as Catholics, Jesus will always offer the invitation to renewal. Jesus will always be that good shepherd.